What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of SLP. I am your host, Enzo the God, and well, let's get back to it. Now, if you guys remember the last video, well, not the last video, the guys were doing nothing but burnouts and having fun while I was still here at home. You guys remember this? I'm sure you guys do. Now, I went ahead and finished it off. I don't have any clips of me actually spraying it down because if you guys remember, I don't want to get any overspray on the camera, and if I did, that would so suck, and I don't want to spend money buying a camera, especially because this is not my camera, this is Johnny's camera. So, the progress is pretty much done. I just noticed that I did miss a spot right there. I still need to go over the back part of the engine bay. So yeah, I just noticed that, so I need to go ahead and touch that up. But while I was doing that and finishing that up, while that was drying actually, I went ahead and painted these parts. These are the hood struts brackets, I guess you could say, the hood strut brackets. These were aftermarket. These did not come factory. I'm pretty sure the previous owner went ahead and bought them off, I don't know, American Muscle, LMR, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so I went ahead and painted those a semi-flat, and I also went ahead and painted the, where is that at? There it is, the Vortec supercharger. I don't know exactly what to call it, guys. I don't know if it's a coolant box, I don't know if it's an ice box, I have no idea what that is. For the most part, I want to say it's an ice box, but correct me if I'm wrong. I went ahead and painted that the bed liner just because I wanted that rough look to it, and I figured it would look pretty awesome on that instead of just having it a semi-flat. The other thing I went ahead and painted was the I don't know what you call it, headlight holder bracket, I don't know, but I went ahead and painted it because it had a lot of overspray of the yellow and the blue. I'm assuming the previous owner just got a, you know, little cheap paint job on it, so I went ahead and painted that a semi-flat, yeah, semi-flat. And yeah, so like I said, guys, I don't have a lot of video of me doing it just because of the whole overspray situation, but I also wanted to touch base on a couple things, for example, that I didn't record but I kind of came across. Now, if you see right here, let me see if I can get a little closer. You see these spots right here? Now, you notice how there's indentations here and indentations there. You'll notice that the paint is cracked and that blue is showing. The reason that is because the previous owner or whoever owned it before or whatever, not 100% sure if they hit a speed bump at 100 miles an hour or they just were using the jack and they flattened that section out, and they shouldn't have done that. But now let me see if I can show you here. You see, okay, you see this little part right here? Well, these are the seams for the body of the car. Now, if you can see, this here is the side skirt. The side skirt is connected to this here, the little seams, and that was so flattened out that it pushed this up and it forced the actual side skirt to be pushed up so high that whenever you would open the door, it would just hit and connect, and it sounded so ugly. At first, I freaked out and I was like, damn, I'm gonna need to buy a new body because it's tweaked and it's hitting and it's pretty much trash, garbage. And my grandpa pretty much convinced me that it could be fixed, went under there, fixed it, and sure enough, it doesn't hit anymore and it closes like butter. So shout out to my grandpa on that one. Now I do have to do the other side because I did notice the other side has the same issue that this side had. Now, like I said, I don't know if the previous owner hit a speed bump at 100 miles an hour or they were messing with the jack and they were trying to lift up the car and they realized like, oh dang, it's getting flat, and they just kept moving and moving and moving down the line. But that happened. Also, I did notice that the rear suspension is pretty cool. I didn't know that this, I mean, look, I knew in advance that the car was gonna have maybe a lot of cool little features that I didn't know of because the previous owner didn't build the car. That's what I remember. I think he told me that he didn't build the car. I think he bought the car already modified the way that it was, and it has, I believe, Maximum Motorsports lower control arms the ones that they're adjustable. From what I heard, Mustang Eddie was telling me that they're pretty expensive, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna need real coils back there. I don't know if that setup will help me. I don't know. I need to do a lot more research on that, and when I get down there, I'll go ahead and show you guys. The only reason I figured that out is because when I was fixing the little side skirt situation that I had going on right here, I had to take off the rear wheel, and I checked it, and voila, it was there. Also too, I want to go ahead and show you guys, there's the Tremec, okay? I do need to clean it up, I do need to paint it. I think I'm going to go ahead and paint it the metal finish. I don't know exactly what it's called, a satin finish, I have no idea. I want to go ahead and paint it that way because last time I painted it black and it just looked a little funny. So I feel like that would just be pretty cool. And do you guys remember the engine that was in there? The one that was blown to pieces? Wow. Check this out. Not sure if you guys can see that. Look at that. That is the hole on the side of the block. Pretty gnarly, right? Now, he said that, well, the previous owner said that he got water in here and it just combusted. I believe the story, kinda sorta, because when you see that, it kinda sorta makes me think otherwise. Now, I do see that it is pushed out, which is a good sign of kaboom. But this part here is also pushed in. So, you know, I'm just kind of a little 50-50 about the whole situation. I don't know what to believe anymore, but I do believe that that there is a pretty gnarly hole. So, it's pretty crazy. Never seen that before. Only in movies or in other people's videos. So, it was pretty cool to actually see that and be like, wow, I have a great story for the car. So let's see what else we can go ahead and get done today. For the most part, I feel like I'm just gonna get little things done. I know the video is probably shorter than normal, doesn't have a lot of content as other videos would, but yeah, so let's see what else we can do, and I can go ahead and break down on. But as of right now, all the other stuff for the engine bay is pretty much done. So yeah, pretty hyped about that. Let's see what else we can look at. Okay guys, so I was buttoning up the engine bay. I was putting things back together before I completely forget where everything goes. And look who showed up.
It's your boy, Johnny 2 just showed up. You already know who it is.
Oh my god, such a fucking Johnny. So, bro, yesterday so yesterday we went to go do some Mexico things. We went with a, you guys remember Sluggin? Sluggin Evo?
Yep, Sluggin Evo.
We did his review, and then we went to go link up with Eddie, but we went to go do some Mexico things, and before we left, we went to Eddie's house. Well, Johnny went to Eddie's house to go get some wheels.
Swapped out his wheels, because as you guys know, I always complain about my wheels because they're trash. So homeboy let me borrow his wheels, brand new, pretty much brand new Needle. What kind of tires?
I don't know. I think
they're Needle tires, but
yeah,
they're way better than the ones that I had. So he let me borrow those to run it because you know, I need a little bit of traction. But it was just a crazy night, dude. Low key, I'm a little bit tired because we got home like at what, 3, 2?
Yeah, we got home pretty late. I know we were, dude, we went to like 2 locations and after that we were pretty much done, but when we were on our way over there, it was just crazy. Keep in mind, I had the Benz and obviously Johnny has the Supra and Sluggin had his Evo, so I'm trying to keep up. The Benz probably has like, what, 3-something horsepower, like 300 and something horsepower?
So it's a land yacht.
So literally it's a land yacht, bro, and I was trying to keep up with all these guys. For the most part, I kept up with Johnny. I lost Evo, like, in the beginning. I didn't even know where he was at anymore. Supposedly he was racing everybody in the Mama's end. I believe it because he was taking every win, huh?
Every car I saw him next to, he was about to race. And I was like, oh my god. And I tried to keep up with him, but he kept racing and racing. And I was like, alright, so I just let him go. I lost him too. We lost everybody, dude. We lost each other because, like I said, I don't know if you got any clips, but there's a bunch of cars that we met up with.
Oh, before you continue, I do have some clips. Here's the clip of Johnny running a CTS-V. Now keep in mind, what you're gonna see now is, the best way I can tell you is Johnny's really testing out the Supra and he's really going through it and trying to figure out what he needs, and yesterday he figured out exactly what he needs to buy and fucking get into, other than just tires and wheels. But yeah, check it out. Yeah, so as you've seen right there,
That was a dope race with that guy. I don't know who he was. I didn't get to stop and talk to that guy, but he had a, well, like a 20, I think it was like 2018, 2019 CTSV.
Pretty new.
It was like the newest kind.
Yeah.
The 4-door one, and it had a supercharger, some big tires. It was fast, dude. He wanted to give me a 40 row. That night I found out the Supra's not good for no 40 rows because it just lights up the tires. And well, I'm not even in boost, so like once it gets into boost, it's lag and then it spins the tires. So that's what you saw there, a bunch of lag, and then it boom just lights up the tires.
That flame though.
Yeah, that was pretty sick, dude. That thing was so loud in my car, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh damn, I hope you got that one on video.
Dude, I was so hyped. The person you heard going, oh my, like, you know, yelling in the video, that was me. I was really hyped because those flames are huge, dude.
It freaking sounded loud.
Dude, bless, that's, okay, so I witnessed a lot of races because I was obviously in the back, so I got to see everybody slow down traffic and, like, you know, just go at it.
Yeah.
But the ones that I seen you run was pretty gnarly. I seen you go at it with a Mustang. I don't think we got that clip. I'm not 100% sure. But you went at it with a Mustang and you dragged him, bro.
Oh, yeah,
you dragged that 5.0.
I don't know why he wanted to race me. It was probably like a full bolt-on car, maybe a tune. I don't know. But I just gave it to him. He wanted to run, so I was like, all right, I'll do that. And then I was kind of looking for other runs, but it's kind of hard because most of the cars there are just bolt-ons. They're nothing like crazy, like boosted cars, except for that CTSV dude. That dude was a monster. He was gonna give me a 60 row, but we had to exit. So I mean, that was cool. He was gonna give it to me, but we didn't get to do it. One that we didn't get on film, I swear on the Bible that I beat the Hellcat. I think it was a red eye or something. It was a wide body Hellcat. That's a newer one.
Oh, okay. So before you continue, keep in mind, guys, at this point where Johnny's talking is we all split up because I was the second meet and it got super rated, and I don't know what the hell happened, but as soon as we got there, no more than like 5 minutes, it was already a cop there, a highway patrol, and then it just got lit up. So we left, we bounced. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah, I ran that dude, gave him the 40 row too. I don't know why everybody wants to do 40 rows. I mean, honestly, the Supra's just garbage on 40 rows, but I gave him the 40 row. Obviously he took me, and then he gave me the 60 row, which was cool. And I took him by like 2-3 cars, and then he gave me a thumbs up. So hopefully he watches it and finds me. He's a pretty cool guy. Gave me the thumbs up, gave him the thumbs up, and then we split, and that was that. But those are probably the only two like best races that I had that night. Hopefully, I think next time we got to go with like a smaller group where it's not that hot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, dude. Okay, so
we
did not get the clip of us showing up to the meet, but I swear to God, bro, like
it was like a Tokyo freaking drift scene, like where everybody's in the freaking parking lot, like bunch of crowds, bunch of girls. No, I'm just kidding, no girls.
No, there was a lot of girls. No, there
like
was
boyfriend and girlfriend type of stuff.
Yeah, but
I don't know. But
no, I literally seen a car full of nothing but girls, just girls in the, I don't know what is it, like a Nissan Sentra. I don't know, bro. It was ridiculous. There's a lot of cars.
There's more support for their boyfriends.
Yeah, for real. They're like, oh my God, he's gonna win. No, you got dragged, sweetie. But on some realness, bro, I don't think I've ever seen more diverse cars trying to run it. I literally seen AMGs. I'm talking like cars you look at, you're like, wow, it's a nice little luxury car, but I'm talking it was supercharged. I seen a lot of Corvettes, a lot of Camaros, a lot of Mustangs, the basics, but there's a lot of Chargers as well. A lot of Hellcats too.
Yeah, Oh, that's what happened. I raced there was a Hellcat Charger and then the Hellcat Challenger that I raced. I took both of them. The Charger, I don't know, I just took off. I never saw him, but the Challenger, that fool, he was keeping up.
Was it the white one?
No, it was like a red one.
Oh, I didn't see the red one. I know there was a white one that was running everyone. He had a Hellcat and he was running everybody, but he was next to me when you were running the CTSV. So I don't know if the CTSV and him were linked up.
That wasn't a Hellcat though. That was just a regular one.
No. That was a Hellcat. The one that was next to me was a Hellcat. But anyway, all right. Besides all that, no. But with all seriousness, dude, like it was crazy. It was super packed. But we would really like to go back with, per se, more GoPros for sure. Johnny needed a co-pilot, obviously.
That way we get better footage.
Yeah, he needed a co-pilot. We were short. You know, I had a co-pilot, but we were short in his car. We need more GoPros and all that stuff so we can get you guys better clips on that. But for the most part, it was
a pretty cool.
It was a pretty cool night. It was really cool. I honestly did not expect that much chaos. I did not expect the freeways to be like that in Mexico, bro. On some realness, but
TJ's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was like, wow. But dude, like now you know what you need. Now you know what you have to do. Like now you know for sure the 40 rows are trash on the
40 rows are garbage. This car is literally all top end because if we're starting from down low, the car is like not gonna go anywhere. I did get some wheels. I'm not gonna let you guys know what kind I got yet. You guys will see that pretty soon.
Hyped about that. He hasn't even shown me.
He doesn't even know which wheels I have either.
All I know is that there's a certain amount of spokes, but he's a douche. He hasn't even showed me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta order the tires and do some other work. So You'll
Yeah.
see that though eventually.
Look guys, I know that I told you guys I was gonna give you guys a little bit of progress on the other side of underneath the car, that little seams that's all bent up, and I was gonna straighten that out, but turns out we're having a party at my house, so it's not gonna happen. I'm more than likely just gonna end that off right here, like right now, just because all the other stuff isn't as exciting as I wanted it to be right now, just because, you know, the family's here, I was helping out, I was putting my stuff away just, you know, to clean up. But yeah guys, thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys in the next video, and hopefully we'll have Johnny show his wheels. So see you guys.